Wow, alright. Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be doing some more anime theme reactions, and this is an anime that we have yet to look at, and to be honest it's an anime I haven't watched, so I'm going to be going into this pretty blind. The song we're going to be listening to is Restriction and Pledge from a very famous anime, Hunter x Hunter. So this song was released in 2011, or this from the episode I assume it was in. So it's going to be quite interesting because I don't know what to expect. I don't know anything about it. So this is going to be a blind reaction. So what we do with blind reactions is that we listen to them all the way through without stopping. And then afterwards we go over them again and then we talk about them, and I'll write some notes in the first playthrough. So if you're new here, please do like the video if you enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel as well. I really appreciate that. And as this is a new anime, and I'm assuming that we're listening to on the channel, that is, I'm sure there's a ton of songs on here that are really, really good, so please put those in the comments below and let me know what they are, and also let me know what other songs from other animes that you would like to do. We've done some from Made in Abyss and Attack on Titan so far, but very willing to do many, many more. So please put those in the comments below. But having said all of that, let's get straight into the reaction then, the initial reaction. And let's react to Restriction and Pledge, which is... yeah. Let's react to Restriction and Pledge from Hunter x Hunter in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Okay. Okay. Man, that's, yeah, it's taking a turn. Wow, alright. That is the track. That is fascinating. Fascinating. That motif. Do. Many different styles that motif was played in. It's interesting because you're trying to obviously imagine it in context of the show, which I don't know the context. But it's like, why make those choices? It's really, really interesting. And it's a really, really nice track, and it starts really well, and it's really nicely composed all the way through. So I think we're going to have to go over it again, obviously. So let's listen to it again, and let's stop and start, and let's talk about a few things in this, because it was very, very interesting. So we kind of got this beautiful very legato style playing of strings, and especially like how it kind of the bow draws across the strings at the start. Like it kind of build into the note instead of starting right on the starting note. We kind of really nice. It sounds like a tango style. I guess it's a bit too flowy to be a tango, to be honest. Actually, it's not quite as sharp, but it does really have that kind of Mediterranean kind of Renaissance, Italian Renaissance kind of feel to the start of the song already. And it's interesting how it just kind of changes. So let's keep going. And it's kind of the build and that is kind of interesting. It's very much feels like a classical orchestration of how it's been composed there, and you've kind of got some like light strings underneath it playing quite staccato to kind of build the tension before we get into the accent, which we have done now. And then we have that very, very, very high playing on the strings as well, which is just like that's there. It's obviously not a very nice sound to listen to. It is not a sound that comforts our ears. It's a sound that kind of pierces the ear and therefore makes us uncomfortable, and therefore makes us feel well something's wrong, something's off, what's coming next, that kind of feel. Like a kettle boiling. So that was beautiful as well. That kind of flickering of the playing underneath the main motif, and kind of the harmonizing strings as well to give it that elevation, and how the flickering kind of descends. It kind of feels like when you kind of had that descending, it's like things are falling apart. That kind of feeling when you kind of analyze it dramatically, it kind of like something's going wrong, something's falling apart, and that's kind of what I'm getting from that. It's very interesting to just have that small section of the piano playing the motif, the melody, the motif. High, very high up on the piano as well in terms of the tones it's chosen. Kind of feels very innocent, you know, like childlike in a sense. Like, why else would you play such high notes? Because that's kind of like what it represents. And this is very interesting as well. Very classic in terms of, you know, trailers and stuff like that, where you have that high crescendo and then it stops, and then you kind of have that hiss of the cymbal afterwards, just to kind of carry on, as then it blends into this cello. Love a cello, beautiful sounding instrument, because it gives you the same kind of vibe of the violins and the violas before. But nice and low and deep, and it's kind of like it's just a very dramatic instrument, very, very dramatic, and I love it. that's just so interesting as well to have that. Obviously, in the show, something must be happening at this stage of the song, because it kind of sits back a bit, and then it's kind of very dramatic and very ominous, and then to have the horn, then to solitary horn to play the motif as well, and then kind of have that call and response with the other horn. Very interesting, very interesting. And also that as well, again played with the electric guitar, with a lot of with a wind effect on it. It sounds cowboyish, you know, Wild Western kind of guitar, that kind of attitude. So what's happened there? That's it. That's interesting. Now we've got this full swing of, the strings are going nuts now, and we've got this really hard hitting horn just playing the melody line. It's now like as dramatic as it, we've built the song built now. We're at the high end of the song. And it ends. And it ends up kind of like an accent of a thud, and then just kind of the echo, the echo and the reverb kind of just sit there. It's extremely interesting. There's, for a track that's 2.5 minutes, to have that much in there that you can analyze was really cool. Like, there's a really interesting track, and I really enjoyed it. Actually, there's a lot there. But let me know what you thought of this track in the comment section below, and also let me know is there any other songs we should do from Hunter x Hunter. Please also let me know in the comments below, and what we should do next. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll say thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.